out again. I brought with me some different ways that they can organize their paper. And the kids have a lot of paper. They have notes, they have worksheets, they have tests, all that sort of thing. This would be like a single subject notebook. So they'd have one for each of their different subjects. There's room for paper. There's dividers for tests or notes or homework. And what I like about these dividers that I hadn't seen when my sons were in school was that they have these little pockets in the front and in the back. So that's a great spot for their homework, okay? When the homework is handed out, if it's a worksheet or whatever, it goes in the front of the pocket. After they complete the homework at home, it goes in the back of the pocket. Now, when they get to school, they open up their notebook, and their homework's right there, ready to be handed in. Another useful tool is this accordion file. Again, it can be set up by subject, and this is going to hold all their loose papers. Okay? Tests that haven't been hole punched, or worksheets, or anything that they're just going to need to carry back and forth. You can keep all your subjects in the same file. And this I saw recently, I think I found this at Staples, that I thought was a good combination of the two. And this is the 3-ring binder, larger, so they can get several subjects in it. They can take their notes and they can put dividers in there, obviously. But it also comes with the accordion file inside. So now they can keep their loose papers and their notes and everything all together in one notebook. The key really is to find the right tool for your child. And it's probably going to take a while until you find what's going to work best. I know my son used a combination of things over the years, depending on what worked best for him and his setup and his lockers and his classes. It may not be the way that you would do it, but they're the ones that have to be invested in the process and in the tools. So make sure that you listen to them and you're patient and you give them the opportunity to let the process work. Now at home they need a workspace, obviously, when you do the homework. They may have a desk in their room, or maybe they can use your desk. They can use a kitchen table, dining table. That's what my kids did. One took the dining table, one took the kitchen table. I would just suggest, though, that you make sure that the table is decluttered and that there's no distractions. Also, if they're going to use something like a table, that they're not at a desk where these things are handy, just have a little caddy or something, a little portable little desk for them, for their rulers, pens and pencils, index cards, pencil sharpener, glue sticks, all that kind of stuff, so that they're not wasting time running around trying to collect the tools that they need to get their homework done. Something else that I suggest is this desktop filing system. This one happens to be a portable one, which is why I like it. But you could also use a drawer in your desk, or even those tiered shelves if you have a spot for that. But basically, this is going to hold all their papers that they can leave at home now. It's the end of the marking period, and they don't need to be carrying all their notes and their old tests and everything from their different subjects back and forth to school every day. They don't need to cram it into their locker, but they need a spot where they can keep it so that when it comes time to do a midterm or a final or do that research paper, they just simply go to the file, pull out by subject what they need, and everything's here for them. I I mean, you can certainly subdivide in between, you know, if they like to keep all their tests together and all their notes together, that's certainly doable. Some kids are very visual, and color coding sometimes is helpful, so that math is always green. So you want to do green for everything, green for their notebooks, green on their tabs, whatever is going to work so that your child is focused and knows where to find everything. Now, time management is a big key to being organized. And most kids don't understand how long it takes to accomplish a task, whether it be homework or school activities or whatever. They don't think of the drive time back and forth. They don't think of something coming up at the last minute and not having as much time to get things done. So I suggest that they keep some sort of calendar or assignment pad. There's two ways to look at it. If their big concern is their homework, this is actually a teacher's daily plan book. But basically, it gives them the whole week at a glance, and they can put every subject down the side. So now they can see quickly for the whole week what they have homework-wise to do. My son worked well with just a basic calendar, because he could put in his homework assignments. If he had a test coming up in 2 weeks, he could put it farther back in the calendar, maybe a week into it, you know, remember a test coming up, review, whatever. And he could also put his activities on here. You've got your sports activities. When do I have rehearsal? When do I have band practice? When am I doing what? And it's key, because I don't know about the rest of you, but I live and die by my calendar. It tells me where I'm going, what I'm doing every day. So that's something good to get them started on. Now, I know that we've kind of covered a lot and not very much in depth, but basically I want you to spend the time, because it's going to take some time. Because remember, organizing is not an event, it's a process. And be patient with your kids, and you're setting them up now for something that they can take and make a part of their lives. There's some books that I would recommend. Organizing the Disorganized Child, Simple Strategies to Succeed in School. The Organized Student, Teaching Children the Skills for Success in School and Beyond. Okay? And these cover all aspects, from their time management to what we talked about tonight, as well as their rooms and that sort of thing. And if your child likes to read, Organizing from the Inside Out for Teens. It's a great book. It gives them, you know, all sorts of little helpful hints and ways that they can organize themselves. And if you don't feel comfortable going through this process with them, I'd be happy to work with your children and try to come up with some kind of process and combination of tools that's going to work for them. I also know from my own experience, sometimes it's better to have a neutral party come in and work with your student. There's no emotional buttons being pushed, there's no frustration levels getting out of control. But no matter how you do it, I passionately believe that having an organized space really reduces stress and lets you be in control of your own environment.